Hello there, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, what's up? Oh, what's the vibe? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Emperor, the Four of Wands. Ooh, Knight of Cups come out in the pre-shuffle for some of you. So you could have an Aries, or there could be someone wanting to come in with an offer or an opportunity. Kind of giving a good work vibe. Take your time with something, though. So Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's Capricorn. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. This is kind of giving a pseudo apology type vibe. Honestly. Ooh, Emperor and Empress vibe. So this would be someone that you're dating. Maybe it's more of a dating vibe. Maybe some of you, it might be a friendship or maybe a work acquaintance here. The Emperor is still going to be very... He's kind of given an unfinished business vibe. But this could be like a second or third date type of an opportunity when it comes to you. So maybe this is someone you've gone on a few dates with. For whatever reason, you kind of trusted the vibes of something. This could also be an interview or an audition vibe. You could have even turned down a drink opportunity with this person if they wanted to go for drinks, coffee, tea, something along that lines. Or you've had drinks with them. Okay, you didn't like the presentation, or you didn't like this would be someone that would order for you. Hey, so you already know. This is someone you know, or someone that you know, or someone that you're close to. Some of you with that Ten of Cups, this is uh, maybe a friend's partner or a friend's friend ask you out. Oh, you know everything about them, or it's like a coincidental kind of. Nothing is coincidental with this person. Nothing is coincidental with this person. Ay, this is weird. You're matching their energy there with that Empress vibe. So you could definitely be in a relationship or partnership, and you're kind of feeling a little stagnant, or maybe you're in between opportunities here. I don't feel like they are single or they're going to single you out. I don't know. You know everything. You already know everything about them. So this would be someone that's already in your group circle, your circle of friends, or your circle of acquaintances. If it's a boss vibe, this is a boss that is dated in the workplace, or they've had the cliched kind of relationships or partnerships. Some of you, this could be a friend of your ex. This could be a friend of your ex, or one of your ex friends if you're currently out of a relationship or partnership. This could be someone that was a friend of your ex. This is genderless. You're both showing up Emperor and Empress vibes here. Or this is someone you dated at least, I'd say at least twice. Maybe you went on one date. Maybe some of y'all, they only got one date. And then you just They're focused on that 10 of cups. So this is someone that they want like the whole sort of vibe. So that's someone that wants to put a ring on it. That's someone that is actually they want to create a 10 of cups situation with you. They're not it's not really a player vibe, but they are definitely very dominant. They are definitely very dominant. This would be a weird one, or some of you, um, an odd introduction. Some of you, this could be an ex of a friend as well. Queen of Cups, the Five of Wands, Temperance Angel, Page of Swords, there to the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're looking good. You're doing good. There's a success vibe with you, but you are. I with that Seven of Pentacles. It's a fun miserly vibe. It's a fun. You're not quite sure, but you're focusing on yourself. Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands to the Pisces. There to the Seven of Cups. They would be very charming. This would be someone that would be very. They would probably be a very good date. Um, Oi, are you on dating apps? Yeah, that makes sense with the world vibe there. This is a love them and leave them type scenario. So they've had a couple failed Ten of Cups relationships or partnership. This person is very dominant. This person is very dominant. So they would be the one that makes a lot of decisions. They would order for you. They would order drinks, or they would. It's a dominant person. They're the dominant one in every relationship or partnership. That's what doesn't work out, or that's what creates the breakups in work and life. So this person's gone through quite a few people. So they probably can't keep assistants, or if they have business partners, they're in and out of business partners. Um, you know this about them. I feel like you've been on a date with them. If it's a date vibe, you went on one or two dates with them, or it's someone that you used to know, because it is like a weird dinner party vibe, or someone that was once in your social circle or your work circle vibe here. Don't let this overwhelm you. Those of you out there dating, this could be an interesting one. If you meet this person, you might give them like two or three dates, because I feel like they would be very charming. It would be a very charming experience for you. I don't want to say it's a negative, so take what's yours and leave what's not. But mindful of the vibe here, because you're showing up in Empress energy. So you got the Emperor, you got the Empress. So you're both rather successful on your own, and you do pretty good on your own. I thank y'all for showing up. Can you hear everything? Oh, I like this. So, I mean, what's the point of this? It's a good dating vibe. Just take your time with this one. Take your time with this one. There's something. This person is very dominant. They're a very dominant person, but I feel like you kind of match their vibe with that Empress energy. The Knight of Wands, the Five. Yeah, avoid anyone associated with any of your exes. So this is the friend of the friend, or the the friend of a colleague, or someone that you know but you know socially. You will meet them on a dating app. I feel like you would meet them on a dating app. So those of you on dating apps. Wait. There's an interesting power dynamic here. So some of you, it might seem fun and interesting at first, but you would butt heads a lot. You would have a lot of disagreements, or some of you, things aren't up for discussion. So someone is they're very dominant. Now, those of you that's been single for a while, this could be, you're kind of you do your own thing. You're used to doing your own thing, and you like that. So if you start dating, this might be what creates a little bit of a hiccup. This person is very charming, but that is so weird. It's given charming, and they have sort of a disarming type way about them. They're very clever, and they're very clever. They've had at least 2 or 3 failed Ten of Cups relationships or partnerships. I don't feel like that's the negative here, but they've definitely they've been through some people. They've been there, done that, and been there, done that more than one time. You could be the same way too. Or those of you, if you're like fiercely single, this could be what makes you rather appealing to somebody, but something isn't going to be as great as what it seems. The Three of Wands, Scorpio, the Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Chariot, Virgo, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. They're at the Page of Swords. You've met them before, or you know them socially, um, through a work situation or a friend. Page of Swords. They're at the Wheel of Fortune. This person is karmic. They're karmic in the sense that there's a reason why they're single, or there's a reason why. Yeah, there's a reason why they're single. Double Capricorn on this. Oh, wow. Those of you dating, this would be, I don't know if you've given them 1 or 2 dates, you've been on 1 or 2 dates with them. You know them socially, or they know you socially. So again, work, love, life vibes on this. Take your time with this one. It could be a good couple dates, but the expectations on something. This is someone that is looking for a Ten of Cups relationship or partnership. So some of you might find that interesting or appealing, but that in and of itself that isn't going to mean you're going to be happy, or that they're going to be able to make you happy. This person would order for you, or this person is they're very dominant, and they like to be the one to make the choices. They're they're probably attracted to you because you are doing your own thing, but at the same time, that's the one thing that they're going to spend the whole relationship or partnership getting you to sort of let them make the decisions for you. It is a rather proper uh, gender role type relationship or partnership here. So it's not necessarily a negative, but it's kind of, this might be new for you or interesting for you, or it might not be something that's that appealing once you've been on a couple dates, or once you get to a relationship or partnership with them. Oh, wow. Work love life on this. Honestly, this could go either way for you. The lovers showed up twice, but I don't feel like this would be. This person isn't. They don't hook up. This isn't a person that's going to hook up. So they're going to wait to get to know you in a biblical sense, or they're going to wait to get to know anybody in a biblical sense. They could be religious. There could be a religious sort of aspect of this as well. Some of you, this is don't date your friends as exes or people that you know exes, because I feel like you know this person socially, but they're somebody's ex. They're somebody's ex. This person is interested in a traditional Ten of Cups relationship or partnership. So that might be something that you're interested in. That might be something that you find interesting about them. But for some of you, if that's not what you're interested in, then maybe that could be a point of conversation. Oh, wow. So what, is that a positive or a negative? What the fuck is that? Take what's yours, leave what's not. I like this. It's a fun dating vibe. It really is a fun dating vibe. All right, thank y'all for showing up. They would be you would go on at least 2 or 3 dates with this person. They would be a good what are your expectations? What are their expectations? So, I mean, you don't need to be asking them if they're looking for the Ten of Cups, traditional Ten of Cups, but is that kind of what they navigate towards? People that are focused on the traditional Ten of Cups. And there can be a bit of a religious vibe on that. Ancient ruins come out sideways. Some of you, this is avoiding your ex's ex or your friend's exes or dating someone that you've known socially that's an ex. Build a castle from the ruins. Devastation, lost old wounds. So those of you that don't date other people's exes that you know, friends group or the social group, or maybe it's like a business vibe with you as well. I feel like you're both single. You both would be single on this. But that's interesting. Those of you career minded or career focused, the Emperor has they go through a lot of people. So they have a lot of business partners, a lot of ex-business partners. This is a person that can't keep assistants because they either get tired or they get bored or they're very strict. They have very their expectations are their expectations and it's their expectations. So there's really no wiggle room for your own um, creativity. I'm drawn to the butterflies on this. So, ooh, that could be your vibe as well. So you could meet someone and you're both very stoic, you're both very set in the way that you like to do things, and both of you trying to navigate that relationship or partnership, it might be a little more than what you're expecting. They would dominate the relationship or partnership, whether that's something that you find appealing, or some of you, you might find it appealing at first, and then it's going to get tiresome really quick. And this is genderless because they're both emperor and empresses. Oh wow. Take what's yours and leave what's not on that. If that's not your specific vibe, maybe share it with somebody. Because that might be what you find interesting about something. All right, thank y'all for showing up. You would hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. I had the Emperor coming out again. We have something going on with Aries astrologically. Why, the Knight of Cups that's wanting to come in. There's the Ten of Cups. Who was the last person that you toasted to? This could be those of you. Well, what was the last toast that you gave, or if you're out drinking with somebody and you do like you're toasting. This is kind of giving that vibe. The Emperor energy is someone that you know, you respect. It could be maybe for some of you, it's a congratulations situation. Maybe some of you, it's a work situation. Someone's getting promoted. So keep it bright and positive here. I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Oh, really? What are you doing? Pay attention what Aries is doing, or maybe it could be an Aries rising vibe with you. There's the Seven of Swords. There's the Four of Wands. There's the Capricorn. There's the Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands again with the Page of Wands to the Six of Cups. There's the Four of Pentacles. Okay, someone isn't going anywhere. This is like given a retirement situation, but someone isn't going anywhere. So those of you, if this is like a family business vibe, or this is like it's almost like the work situation. The boss that says they're going on to do something else, or they're going to let someone else have a position or an opportunity, but they're not really going anywhere. There's the King of Pentacles. There's the King of Cups. Yeah, who was the last person that you toasted to? Literally. Right, then there's the Chariot vibe. Oh, this feels like a family situation, honestly. That King of Pentacles there with the King of Cups, but that Emperor is definitely going to. Oy. This is going to be interesting for some of you. It's King of Cups and the King of Pentacles in a disagreement about something, or the Emperor keeps that disagreement going in order to create the illusion of an option or an opportunity. So someone's giving you plenty of room to kind of grow and expand and do what you want to do, but at the same time, they're going to be creating a little bit of a kerfuffle here. If this is a family situation, most definitely. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is in a relationship or partnership with the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be, those honestly, those of you in a fucked up family situation, or those of you with a fucked up work dynamic or group dynamic, this is almost giving the energy of you have the family business, and those of you that work for a family business, and who's going to get promoted. So you're either in the family or you married into the family, and it's creating that kind of vibe on this, honestly. So what is this even about? There's Aquarius. There's the Knight of Swords. There's a Nine of Pentacles. It's all about that offer, that opportunity. Honestly, with that fish and that Pisces vibe, those of you, this could be if you do like Chinese and you've toasted with sake. You've toasted as something. You've toasted a celebration, a congratulatory type of vibe here. So work, love, life. Oh wow. This is feeling like more of a family dynamic, but again, take what's yours and leave what's not. Queen of Wands would be the one that married into the family, so the Queen of Wands would be the Queen of Wands would be the Emperor's partner. That would be your step. Ten of Cups, Virgo, the Ace of Cups, there to the Seven of Pentacles, there to the Empress, there to the Five of Pentacles. Take what's yours and leave what's not, whatever this is. I, what is Aries doing? Pay attention to what Aries is doing specifically in your astrology. Don't be tempted with something. There's something here that's time sensitive or something that is it's not as rushed as what it is, but someone's going to create that sort of illusion and confusion of it being of significance. So someone wants you to make a choice, or someone wants you to make a decision. Some of you, this is like the boss that just has unrealistic expectations, or this emperor that has unrealistic expectations when it comes to what the hell they're even kind of offering. Someone says they're going to retire, but they don't. Or someone says they're going to take a promotion or they're going to scale back the work that they do, but they actually don't. So this person is, it's kind of seeing who they can inspire. And for some of you, it's kind of break up a group dynamic. Those of you in a family situation, if this is like a family business, this is those of you that work for the family business, and then the boss wants to teach their child a lesson by creating a unnecessary rivalry or an unnecessary. Why are you toasting something? Maybe it's a successful merger or it's a successful opportunity coming in. Maybe you're bringing in more clients. Um, Queen of Wands is the current person that the Emperor is with, but they're a step, or they're not actually a part of the vibe here. So who married into it and who is actually a part of it? If this is a work vibe, maybe you're working for a family business here, and then this is the drama that goes on in between the family business, right? So the Emperor isn't going anywhere. So this is kind of like a semi-retirement, or they're just creating that illusion to see who's going to uh, shuffle around to create that opportunity. Someone could offer you a cruise. That could be what maybe motivates things. Or this is maybe you're celebrating by the water, you're celebrating on a boat. You're doing something along that lines with that Six of Swords there with the Two of Cups. Now, some of you, maybe you work for a fucking marina. This could be what you do for work. Maybe you're a fisher person, right? You've toasted a situation. There's been a toast. So it's a celebration, it's a retirement, whatever the hell the toast is. Those of you, if it's sake, that's not going to be everybody. So take what's yours and leave what's not. Don't jump through hoops. Now's not the time to be jumping through hoops because I don't feel like you're the one that's supposed to be jumping through those hoops. Especially if you're not a part of that Ten of Cups vibration here. So there's there's a family specific dynamic to this. So already it's going to be complicated for some of you, but it's almost like someone wants to use you or sort of create that illusion of a competition just to inspire somebody else. The Emperor isn't going anywhere though. So that's kind of like a semi-retirement kind of vibe. So don't get too excited about that because the Emperor isn't going anywhere. They might be changing things up, but they're not going anywhere. That Queen of Wands, if they're not if they're not your step parent, or this is someone that wants to be, or maybe this is the ex of the Emperor there with that Hierophant, the Nine of Swords there with the Queen of Wands. With the Six of Swords, hell, for some of you, this could be awake. Maybe you're going to awake. There's a celebratory energy to it. Not necessarily a positive one, but there is a weird celebratory energy. King and Queen of Pentacles are a couple, or they're at least related. King of Cups there with that Two of Wands or Three of Wands. That could be a rather tricky relationship. This is so odd. Take what's yours and leave what's not. This is those in like the family business, and someone promotes someone that isn't in the family to a position of significance, and that creates a lot of animosity. Lord have mercy. This is messy anyway. Take what's yours, leave what's not, and mindful of the toast vibe. You've given a toast. Someone has given a toast. Those of you, if you've toasted over sake, and that is specific, if it's a toast over sake. I don't know of any fish-based liqueurs. The only thing I could think of is sake. So take what's yours and leave what's not. You're looking good. Don't jump through those hoops, because I don't feel like those hoops are there for you to jump through. They're to motivate somebody else, but I don't think that motivation is really going to work. Not the way someone thinks it is. I thank y'all for showing up. You could hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. We're just pulling some cards. What do we have? We have any Capricorns in here? Let's see what Capricorns got going on. That was weird with the toasting vibe. That is oddly specific. So take what's yours and leave what's not on that. Extra interesting if you've toasted with sake. Oh. Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups luck has run out because that's given the lucky bamboo didn't make it. So there's something here about what it's like the watering vibe. So lucky bamboo, it grows in water, and something isn't working. The Queen of Cups is feeling not as inspired as she used to be. The lucky bamboo wasn't so lucky. Over top of that is the Ten of Cups. That's a weird ass bamboo vibe. It's giving dogwood vibes. It's giving like tulip tree vibes. Magnolias, camellias. Really? The Ten of Swords there to the Eight of Swords. There's like no such thing as 18 swords. It says interesting. But that's kind of what it's given the vibes of. The Knight of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Swords. This was Capricorn, but it's kind of Capricorn. What's up? Look at that. You got the Ace of Wands, but that isn't lucky anymore. So the lucky bamboo isn't working. The Ace of Pentacles there with the Eight of Swords. This is starting new, starting something interesting. This is those of you, if you plant seeds and you're doing, this is when you have to nick the seed of certain plants before they germinate. It's just something that you have to do. This is like an interesting horticultural vibe here. So take what's yours and leave what's not. The lucky bamboo. That's more, right? Those of you that have lucky bamboo. But the Ace of Pentacles there with the Ace of Swords, you have to nick the seed in order to get it to germinate. So take your time with something. This is going to take a minute. This is going to take a minute. Endings and new beginnings, and then what happens now? Scorpio, the Judgment, the King of Wands, the Two of Swords. Who's planting beans? Who's planting beans? And this is oddly enough given the House of Seven Gables type vibes here. So you a creative person because it's given the red runner beans. So this could be for beauty, or those of you hyacinth beans, those of you moonflower, if you know moonflower. You know horticulture. You know enough about horticulture here. So trust it. You also know the Farmer's Almanac. The Queen of Cups intuition isn't working anymore. What's covering this interesting vibe? I need the Eight of Cups. Is it Scarlet Runner Beans? Is that the ones? House of the Seven Gables. So if you're you've read the classics. You've read the classics. This is those of you that old fashioned, old school way of looking at things. So you would know the Farmer's Almanac. You would know the Farmer's Almanac. So you would be paying attention to the moon sign, the moon signs, the moon phases when it comes to options or opportunities here. So bottom of the deck, you have Leo. There's the Nine of Cups. There's a Libra. There's Sagittarius. Hey, and there's the Wheel of Fortune. Do watch your favorite astrologer here. Astrologer, or those of you like, I don't know, the Farmer's Almanac isn't there anymore, but whatever the hell the next one would be. Isn't it Mother Earth News? Those of you that, there's a horticultural vibe to this. Yeah. Are you switching something up? Are you changing something up? Or maybe some of you need to, the lucky bamboo didn't work. And bamboo can be rather intrusive when it comes to planting. So the Queen of Cups isn't so lucky. They aren't so lucky with something. Is it a Queen? Is it a Queen of Cups? I don't feel like it's necessarily a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Cups is finding like the Goldilocks zone when it comes to an option or an opportunity. There's something. There's something here overwatering. It's something about the overwatering of something. There with the Ten of Wands. Interesting. I don't know why you're pulling a horticultural vibe on this. Or maybe you're a scientist, or you do something along that lines. It's lucky bamboo. It's given lucky bamboo. Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords is nicking the seed in order for it to grow. There's not too many that you have to do, but there are some. Mother Earth news. Since we don't have the Farmer's Almanac anymore. Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands. There's the High Priestess. Those of you that plant or you grow like the old-fashioned varieties of things, it's really given like the Scarlet Runner beans, and that's given the House of Seven Gables. So this could be, maybe it's a literary vibe with you. For fuck's sake, that's too weird. And there's the Ten of Swords again with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords there with the Ten of Wands. Changing things to eye with the fucking Ten of Cups. Sweet Jesus. So there's 3 tens in a row. 4 of Pentacles. There to the 8 of Pentacles. Trust the inspiration on something. And there's the 5 of Pentacles. There to the Temperance vibe. It's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. You'll figure this out. You'll figure this out. Hi, there's a lot going on here. Those of you the moon phases, especially if you plant crops, right? Those of you, is it a relationship vibe? I mean, I don't feel like how that would be, because you got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles there with the Ace of Swords, and there's the Nine of Pentacles. There's like this beautiful abundant energy. Kind of feels up, change up how you look at things and how you view things. Watch your favorite astrologer with honestly here with Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius showing up. Pay attention to what those 3 are doing specifically in your astrology. Maybe it's an emphasis on Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius moon vibes. I don't feel like you're going into a relationship or partnership, so the singularity here is on you. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and just stay focused on what's important. The Ace of Wands, the lucky bamboo. It's the lucky bamboo vibe. But does the lucky bamboo grow? So that could be just speaking on a new option or a new opportunity with you. That is also, those of you that plant old-fashioned, isn't it where they do, you plant like your corn and then your beans and let your beans sort of clamber up the corn and then you do like tomatoes underneath? You could do landscaping because this is kind of giving Machu Picchu vibes as well. Or those of you, the rice fields of Bali. This is interesting. Maybe this is what you do for work. House of the Seven Gables. So maybe you're a creative person. Scarlet Runner beans. That's given where they plant the corn, let the beans clamber up the corn, and then the tomatoes underneath. That type of vibe. Who's the High Priestess? What's the High Priestess vibe about? That's giving Mother Earth news vibes. So maybe you, this is like an organic energy with you, or you're just, it's like an old-fashioned vibe. Yeah, this is just, it's just what you know. It's just what you know. Scarlet Runner beans. For those of you planting a moonvine, moonflower. Oh, wow. It's about the moderation of the moisture here. So those of you, when it comes to maybe pay attention, those of you with strong water moons, with Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius showing up there as well. Maybe it's a Leo, Libra, and Sagittarius moon vibes here. And then you got the Virgo moon. Between all that, there's the Seven of Pentacles. We all pulling some weird vibes, and I'm loving it. This is definitely more of a focus on you. Honestly, with that Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups here with the Ten of Swords, it's like a beautiful transformation energy with you. Double Sagittarius. Double Sagittarius. But that's pulling the Three Sisters vibes, which is like the Pleiades constellation. Sagittarius always gives like Beetlejuice vibes. Pop culture reference, are those of you that know the astronomy or something? Focus on the singularity with you. There's something here with yellow flowers that are grow on a vine. Is there a yellow bean that has yellow flowers on it? There's something with the bean vibes, the bean vines. That is so weird. Take what's yours, leave what's not on that. Yellow flowers. Oh, what is the one? What is the one? House of Seven Gables. Maybe you're rereading it or reading it again. Because it's given the part where they explore the scarlet runner beans. And those of you that old-fashioned gardening, isn't it the corn, the beans, and then they do the tomatoes underneath? Wow. Thank y'all for that. That was a nice bit of inspiration. Well, thank y'all for showing up. If you could hit the like button. Yellow wax bean. I was kind of thinking that it's like a bean with yellow flowers. That was the specifics on that. Capricorn, the Two of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. Shaken, not stirred. Shaken, not stirred. Sagittarius, the Fool, the Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. Olives or onions? Olives or onions? What are you doing? What are you doing? Pay attention what Sagittarius and Capricorn is doing. You're very sure-footed on this. You're very sure-footed on this. So this is going to be an interesting opportunity, and you're not going to doubt it. There is an oddity here of you being barefoot, but make sure that you wear sensible shoes because the terrain changes. This could be safe travels for a lot of you as well. Honestly, with that Knight of Pentacles, if you got to St. Christopher or you have one of them angels that sort of bless you in your travels, that type of vibe here. It's given a shaken, not stirred vibe. So it doesn't need to be a drinks reference. Maybe those of you, if you're somewhere where you tend to get shaken a bit. Naturally, right? The Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. There to that Ten of Cups. Pay it. Maybe some of you're going to see the auroras, or those of you, if you like astronomy, there could be something rather interesting going on here astronomically for you as well. Because it's kind of honestly that Ten of Cups is given like the earthquake lights. If you're familiar with that, if you've ever heard that sort of reference, so there's something interesting here with you. You feel the vibes. So wow, astrology, astronomy. This is given the energy of look up. So those of you that like astrology, you might experience an interesting uh, astronomical anomaly here. King of Wands to the Two of Swords, Eight to the Eight of Cups. What's your favorite astronomer? Those of you that like astronomy, what's your favorite astronomer? And pay attention to what you need to pay attention to on this. This would be rather interesting with you. Those of you, if you get to experience the Aurora Borealis where you normally don't, I feel like you would actually see it and not have to look at it through your phone. Because some of you, you only experience or you can only see it through your phone. So it's not like you're actually seeing it. But some of you, this is fun. What's your favorite astronomer? There are three. Oh, some of you, this would be an interesting option or opportunity for you. It is given that look up, so pay attention. So those of you that like astronomy, shaken, not stirred. And that Ten of Cups is given earthquake lights as well. So that's rather interesting. King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands to the Two of Cups. There to the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Empress energy. There to the Scorpio vibe. Make a wish. Make a wish. The significance of Aries, the constellation of Aries, and the constellation of Scorpio. And of course, Sagittarius, the Pleiades, right? Oh, wow. This is what your favorite astronomer, those of you that's interested in astronomy, and you have a favorite astronomer. Some of you could be meeting somebody, and it's like a celebration energy here. I feel like there's astronomy attached to it. So it's like if you like astronomy, maybe this is where you geek out and you go to like an astronomy convention, or maybe you get the chance to visit a observatory. Go have fun. This could be an interesting opportunity for you. There's something rather significant on this, and it does have to do with astronomy more than astrology. So take what's yours and leave what's not. This could be a fun conversation starter for some of you. Gemini usually pulls that. The astrologer and the astronomer meet and they have a great conversation. So this could be a rather interesting opportunity for you. This would be of rather significance to you, or it's something that you're definitely going to remember because it's going to be absolutely beautiful. There's the Leo vibes, Orion. So Aries, Scorpio, and Orion, Leo vibes here. Oh, what's your favorite astronomer? That is a what's your favorite astronomer. Take what's yours and leave what's not. This is given like an oddity with something that isn't kind of odd. So it's an oddity with the weather or an oddity in astronomy. Um, but if you like astronomy, this would be something that you're paying attention to. If you like weather, this would be something that you're paying attention to. So, what's your favorite astronomer? Some of you could meet somebody. So, if you're kind of wanting to take a class or go to that observatory or learn something new, this could be like a perfect opportunity for you. I think Pisces come out with someone that's a Pisces that's studying astronomy. Studying astronomy, or you like astronomy? Oh, damn. I like that. Think what's yours, leave what's not. You could meet somebody if this is something that you're interested in. It could just be a hobby with you. It doesn't have to be something that is rather significant to you. This could be a hobby that you're interested in. Okay. We got a lot of interesting people showing up. I like this. Oh, thank y'all for showing up. You would hit the like button. I would appreciate it. What do we have? Queen of Pentacles with the Chariot. Hey, the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Cancer energy is stuck or stagnant. Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot vibes. The Queen of Pentacles gets the boot. So, some of y'all be mindful where you're parking. Take your time with something. What's Cancer doing? Ten of Wands or the Page of Pentacles. Alright, that Queen of Pentacles creates some interesting options or opportunities, but they just basically it doesn't work. Those of you, this could be the work situation. So the High Priestess is kind of pulling a HR vibe here. The Queen of Pentacles preventing that Cancer vibe from moving forward. Take care of yourself here. Moisturize, hydrate, exfoliate. Trust the vibes of something. Something shouldn't be that. This is everything says like no. So plans change or you change your mind about something and trust it. Trust it. It doesn't feel negative. Nine of Cups, Libra, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, there to the Three of Pentacles. There to the Pisces vibe. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, for some of you, now isn't the time. Now isn't the time. So the forward movement isn't quite happening. Some of you really pay attention. Because the Queen of Pentacles is definitely stuck or stagnant, or they create that sort of disruptive vibe. But it doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work. It creates more of a burdensome vibe. There's no moving forward. There's no like moving backwards. It's just there. It's very stagnant. It's very stagnant. Some of you might have been experiencing this since the last Libra full moon. Definitely when it comes to a work situation. Because that Queen of Pentacles, when it comes to that High Priestess, someone doesn't get that promotion, but they were on like the fast track to achieve that goal, option, or opportunity. This could be if maybe you're taking classes, or this was something that was supposed to be accelerated for you, but it's done anything but. It's just set stagnant and still. So, oy. So not much of a manifesting energy on this. The plans didn't change; they just sort of halted altogether. Yeah, it's that Seven of Cups, illusion and confusion vibe. Some of you mindful of salt water. This is kind of given like saltwater erosion as well. Seven of Cups, the Virgo, the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, they're the Nine of Wands. I sweet Jesus, what are you doing and why are you doing it? And what's the sort of vibe on this? Plans change. Something that was meant to go forward doesn't. That's just stagnated. It's the Queen of Pentacles, though. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is almost the oddball. So it's a one that can make the offer, it's a one that can bring the opportunity, but at the same time, they've kind of dropped the ball or they missed the point of the whole topic here or whatever the hell this is when it comes to you. And then that changes everything. You might have been experiencing this since that last Libra full moon. So you're not signing contracts. Nothing's moving forward. Everything is stagnated. That Queen of Pentacles. That Queen of Pentacles. They drop the ball or they miss the option or they miss the opportunity. And it changes everything. So you didn't get the, you're not going to get the promotion or something isn't happening. You got Libra, Pisces, and Virgo. What's your favorite astrologer there with that Three of Pentacles? Virgo is like the wild card. Because Virgo is kind of interested in something here. So Libra moon, Virgo moon. Over the Nine of Wands is the Queen of Swords. To the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's kind of Libra brings the balance in, but it's not the balance that someone is kind of looking for. This is interesting. This is giving like a work situation, a promotion or something like that, but it's an oddity. It really is an oddity. Queen of Pentacles there to the Three of Swords. Some of you avoid that heartbreak though. That's what makes this interesting. So yeah, this is when the unlucky vibes create a lucky energy. So the things that don't work out that weren't supposed to work out actually create a blessings, but you're not gonna feel it at the moment. That's what makes the difference. Boy, the let go, let God, let go, let the universe type of philosophy on this, however you're viewing things. Some of you need a bit more clarity on a situation. So moisturize, hydrate. Virgo kind of created, so this could almost be a transiting vibe with Virgo that created a little bit of that kind of illusion and confusion. So maybe you thought an option or an opportunity was going to be the better one, but it wasn't. It is kind of given a weird romantic vibe, only because that Three of Swords there at that Five of Cups. So those of you, if you feel like you missed out on an option or you missed out on an opportunity because you had to reschedule something, I don't feel like you did. Significance of the Libra moon, the Virgo moon. So this would be more of a recent vibe. So Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, to the Nine of Pentacles. So this is when things don't work out, but they work out better than what you could have expected. You kind of avoid a shitty option or a shitty opportunity or a shitty contract or a shitty work situation that maybe you didn't realize wasn't going to be the best. It kind of would have limited your options or limited your opportunities in a way that you probably weren't paying attention to. If it's from a romantic perspective, you were kind of in that sort of Seven of Cups illusion and confusion vibe. Page of Cups, a 4 of Wands, a 7 of Swords to the King of Cups. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are stuck in that Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords. Lord have mercy. So maybe some of you someone wasn't single, or someone really couldn't come in with that offer or opportunity of a romantic vibe. So this is when things don't work out. You trust it, go with the flow, and avoid a messy situation. Because the King and Queen of Cups are kind of stuck in a rut. Everything that was meant to move forward is stuck. But this is kind of go with the flow. I think Virgo had a reading on that where it's something about like the smog vibe. So travel plans change. So if you got Virgo moon, the significance of Libra moon and Virgo moon as well. So what's your favorite astrologer? Oh wow, when things don't work out, but they work out better. So let go, let God, let go. I feel like this would be more of a let go, let the universe with you. I don't. Maybe you're not much of a praying person. You just go with the flow. You kind of avoid that bringing on the heartache vibe with that Three of Swords. Whether you like the original version or the Mariah Carey version, because the King and Queen of Cups, neither one of them are single. So that offer, that opportunity. Oh wow. That Queen of Pentacles could be the astrologer. That King of Pentacles could be the astrology of something. There's something with Libra moon and Virgo moon. And there with that sort of Three of Pentacles. You didn't really miss out on an option or an opportunity. Some of you missed out on a third party situation. Work love life vibes on this. That's interesting. It's kind of from a work perspective. You don't get that bonus, you don't get that raise, you don't get that promotion. But later on, a better option or a better opportunity comes along, and you would have missed out on that had you taken the original offer, the original opportunity. So, I mean, that's basically the vibes on that, right? All right, thank y'all for showing up. You could hit the like button. Oh, y'all are pulling some fun vibes. I'm liking this. I'm liking this for you. There's the Nine of Pentacles, and there's the Page of Cups. Silverfish, angelfish, fish scales vibes here. Ooh, those of you with Scorpio rising, trusting your instincts and trusting your intuition. This is pulling a weird Pisces vibe. There's Capricorn, Page of Wands to the Pisces moon. Six of Cups, there to the Two of Pentacles. Oh, wow. What are y'all doing here? Focus on your codependencies, do your shadow work, and yeah, you're meant to be single for a minute. You're meant to be single for a minute. Because there's the Seven of Cups. This is giving a weird saltwater taffy vibe as well. I feel like you need to avoid saltwater taffy. Take whichever's and leave what's not on that one. There's Virgo, there's the Eight of Pentacles, there's the King of Wands, and there's the Page of Swords. And where the Page of Swords is the Six of Wands. I do your shadow work. Focus on what's important to you. It is not an X vibe. Some of you avoid the messy X. They only create illusion and confusion. You're doing pretty good here. Whatever you're doing, stay focused on yourself. Trust the inspiration. You should be more forward thinking. King of Wands is definitely more forward thinking. Or what's your favorite astrologer? With the King of Wands there with that Page of Swords. I feel like the year of the horse is going to be good for you. So, what's your favorite Chinese astrologer? It feels like a Pisces vibe, but those of you, it doesn't have to be. You do need to make sure you're doing your shadow work. So maybe those of you pay attention to what is eclipsing or what's sort of transiting. Maybe in Pisces specific with your astrology. What's your favorite astrologer? Take which was and leave was not. You definitely need far more clarity. And some of you, you're more successful single in this situation because a relationship or partnership would kind of create an unlucky vibe for you. So you're attracting attention. You're showing up good. I like that. So keep that focus on yourself. I don't feel like you would do online dating or you're not interested in online dating. But you can be attracting a lot of interesting options or interesting opportunities for yourself here. Some could be positive, others could be maybe not so positive. So you need far more clarity. You need far more clarity. Six of Cups, Three of Cups, here to the Seven of Cups. And everybody is messy as fuck. Because you're holding the Ace of Cups. You're going to be celebrating, but who's going to be celebrating with you? This is like top shelf vibes. And then you got this, which isn't, it isn't all that a special vibe, right? Hey, the Pisces. You could be toasting with seltzer water. And look, there's the Hierophant. Oh, wow. I see the Pisces and the Capricorn. Do your shadow work. Pay attention to any transiting vibes when it comes to maybe your moon sign. Uh, Definitely not an X vibe. I don't feel like the X energy is going to work out, or it's going to be weird anyway. Uh, with the Ace of Cups, Aquarius, and the Hierophant here guiding you and sort of inspiring you, this is good. You've just kind of been doing your own thing here. So maybe you've been taking classes, maybe you've been working on different options or opportunities for yourself. I don't feel like it's a romantic vibe, but it's a really good work situation with you. You would be working on your own. You would be working on your own. So you were kind of moved into this opportunity to allow you to grow and look at something new. You're not stuck or stagnant. You were meant to be there for a minute. Definitely an educational vibe here. So there's things you had to learn. It was more about patience and trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. You had to learn a lot. So those of you taking classes or those of you it's given like a dance class where you have to learn the dance steps and you have to do everything just the way you need to do it. So this is more of a um, you're doing what everybody else is doing. You're learning to do what everybody else is doing. This is you. You're learning to do the repetitiveness of something in order to create that great option or that great opportunity. This is kind of given an understudy vibe, so you weren't or you aren't the main focus of attention now, but you're getting to the point of being the main focus of attention. This is what changes everything for you. You get that promotion, maybe you got that degree or you took a few courses, so now you're gonna be able to get that promotion. You have been sort of separated from the rest on this because that was kind of the whole point. Look at that with you. Capricorn moon, Pisces moon, or those of you pay attention to what could be eclipsing. You need to be doing your shadow work. So you need more clarity. If you're feeling stuck or stagnant, you need to be asking yourself why. This would be something that you're doing that no one knows you're doing. So maybe you're taking a class, but you never told nobody you were taking a class. Maybe you're kind of learning something new. You're challenging yourself, and you're just challenging yourself. The only person that you're kind of holding yourself uh, kind of in judgment here is yourself. So you're just challenging yourself. So the expectations are the expectations that you sort of create for yourself. They're nobody else's expectations. So when you achieve that particular dream or goal, it's for you. It's for you and only you. Yeah. Oh wow, if you're a Pisces, I like this for you. You've been pulling that interesting energy. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Yeah, you had to learn and grow. You had to learn and grow and go through the transformation in order for it to work. Ace of Wands, Sagittarius, the Fool. And this is like the interesting part for you. The only person you're challenging here, the only person that you're kind of grading yourself against is yourself. Those of you in a group dynamic, I feel like you would change the grading curve of something. So you had to move through that energy and find the right option or the right opportunity for you. So it's kind of like being the best in something where everyone else is mediocre, or how you view it, being the best when everyone else is kind of not. The challenge here is more focused on you. You had to do some work. You had to do some work. But you did it with a smile on your face. A smile on your face and a pep in your step. It's really given like learning a dance move, but where everything and everyone is sort of in sync with each other. I feel like that was the challenge for you. So maybe you took a dance class, maybe you were looking at things, and this created an option or an opportunity for you that you found rather interesting. Either way, it's you doing your shadow work. Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the High Priestess. This is that journey of self discovery. This is where you take the time that you need and it's all focused on you. It's not, you were challenging yourself for a reason. The whole point of this was for you to learn and grow. Uh, and not so much a secondary vibe. I don't want to say that you're single, but whatever you accomplished here was for you and you alone. So some of you, this is something your partner might even not realize. Um, but it's rather significant for you. Don't expect like a celebration once you achieve this dream or goal. The only person that's going to celebrate this is you because it's so interpersonal to you and it's so significant to you that nobody else is really going to understand it. It is a promotional energy. It is. Oh wow, that's amazing. I like that. Do you shadow work? This is a focus on shadow work, an emphasis on shadow work. And an emphasis on you. So this isn't a relationship or partnership working out, but it is you feeling pretty good about yourself. So that could change how you view your relationships or partnerships. Some of you, it might leave you in a quandary because you are going to be looking at things from a little different perspective here. There's something about like a dancing vibe, learning choreography, and getting very good at what you do. So this is more of a like a physiological thing as well. So take those classes, go have fun. Maybe it's Zumba. Maybe you're taking a fun dance class. It could be Pilates for some of you. Well, thank you all for showing up. You hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. What else we got going on here? Boy, Pisces and Aries wanting to show up. What the hell is that about? Five of Cups to the Two of Cups, and there's the Eight of Swords. Kind of feels like two or more aren't happy about a situation here, but they're in disagreement with each other. So, hey, really? There's the Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. There's the Ace of Wands. There's the Eight of Cups. There's the Hierophant. There's the Hangman vibe. There's the King of Swords. There's the Five of Pentacles. All right, who's not happy in a relationship or partnership? Some of you avoided that. Some of you avoided that. So hopefully you're kind of feeling like that Eight of Swords. Because if you'd have got that option or that opportunity, that wouldn't have been the best for you. Because there's two or more that's kind of in the same fucked up sort of vibe here. So there's a miserable sort of relationship, partnership, work dynamic, group dynamic on this. But those of you that chose to just prioritize yourself here, kind of feels like you were in scarecrow mode. Honestly, with that Ace of Wands there with that Eight of Pentacles, this is kind of like you were in scarecrow mode. Some of you, it's like a funner version of Virgo, right? So, but you were paying attention. You were keeping it higher vibrational. You were looking at things from a different perspective, given that scarecrow vibe, right? The bird's energy. Bird's energy, crows, eagle. Um, those of you maybe you're listening to more Eagles music. I love it when the Eagles vibe shows up for you. It's a higher vibrational, and some of you it's looking at things from a completely different perspective. You didn't miss out on something, but someone wants you to make it. Someone wants you to feel like you missed out on something, or it would have been a miserable relationship or partnership with that Five of Cups. So something is stagnated. You weren't interested in the codependency of something. So something would have come as like a packaged offer. So it was almost like a 2-for-1 type of vibe. So this is like the friend and then the friend's friend and then or whatever the hell the vibe, however that sort of resonates for you. The particulars are going to be different for all of you. You just chose to focus on yourself. You are given like an interesting, fun, like scarecrow vibe, but in a very fun sort of way of looking at Virgo. You probably found a lot of feathers. You probably noticed a lot of feathers. Oh, I'm liking that fun scarecrow vibe with you. Everything was about you just being patient and you just kind of standing there looking good, feeling good. Work, love, life vibes on this because honestly, with that Five of Pentacles, this could have been a work situation. Uh, two or more wanted you interested in an option or an opportunity. Maybe the boss wanted to put you with an underperforming group of people to see how you would sort of inspire uh, the topic of conversation or how you would sort of change the topic of conversation here. I feel like if that was the vibe with you, you just showed up, didn't really say much. You just kind of went with the flow and you didn't let everybody else let you do all the work. You were in scarecrow mode, but in the absolute best version of that. Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, the World Vibe, the Six of Wands, there with the Seven of Cups. So you've had to listen to a lot of shitty ideas, a lot of shitty conversations. Some of you probably had to sit through a lot of very not so positive business meetings or listen to people talk about things of absolute no significance. But yeah, the elegant version of the Virgo, the elegant scarecrow. I doubt you said much. If you were in a meetings, I doubt you said much. If you had to sit through a bunch of boring um, conversations or meetings, you didn't say much. It's the elegant scarecrow. But you were definitely paying attention to what you needed to pay attention to. So I don't know if you're going to go off and create your own option or create your own opportunity, or you just got tired of getting taken advantage of here. But yeah, yay Ron, good for you. Yay Ron, good for you. It's the beautiful scarecrow. Those are you the significance of feathers, if you like feathers. Or those of you if you're listening to the Eagles. Oh wow. I think someone was expecting you to do more. So you weren't much of a participant in something. You're like, okay, I'll sit through those. If it was a work situation, maybe you got put with two people that really weren't the best, and maybe they were kind of expecting you to take over, but you let them take the lead on something. You didn't go out of your way for any of this. For a lot of you, it shows. You would probably take a downgrade and a grade on this just so you didn't have to get stuck in this kind of thing. So whatever you were doing, you were focusing more on you. There could be a pay difference here when it comes to maybe you were not getting paid the same as the others, but you were put on a group and you just let them kind of earn their pay by doing all the work. A beautiful scarecrow. I love that. I love that for you. What's your expectations moving forward, though? Aye, the transformation. Aye, so who was wanting to achieve or accomplish some goal or dream off of you? You showed up, but you didn't do anything. Or you did just enough. You're kind of doing your own transformation here as well. You had two others attached to this. There are two other people on board with this when it came to you. That's why it feels like the shitty group dynamic, right? And then you're the one that I feel like everyone was expecting you to take the lead on this, but you didn't. This is the one time you didn't. I do feel like there's a pay difference on this. So you got put with two people that were maybe a little too cocky in their sort of gifts, talents, or abilities, and you just kind of held your energy back. This definitely doesn't turn out the way it's expected to, but you kind of know that. So you're going to take some of you, it's like you're going to take the pay cut or you're going to take the scolding for this just because it wasn't the best. It feels grade based or that you're going to get people are going to notice how you kind of showed up in this and they're also going to notice that you didn't really show up in this. So the two others that's out there kind of doing this, they're the two that's really getting all the attention. The most they can say to you is that they realize that you didn't put uh, your uniqueness on this. It kind of brings about a weird promotion, or you were just kind of knowing your value and knowing your worth, and not letting yourself getting taken advantage of. It's a beautiful scarecrow vibe. A beautiful kind of a hermiting energy. Those of you that like the Eagles music, those of you that listen to the Eagles, classic Eagles music. Oh, wow. That was fun. Not a happy romantic vibe, and there is two or more. The Pisces feels like two or more. So that's what's interesting on this with you. Everyone was kind of expecting you to do what you do, but you didn't. So if you're not getting the promotion, you're not getting the pay raise, you're not going to do that kind of work. You did just enough, but not what you would normally do. You weren't carrying these two. So that's what makes the difference. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, the World, there with the Six of Wands. What's your favorite astrologer? Peace, love, light, and an interesting view perspective of the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow being the Virgo vibe. There's something here with you achieving an interesting dream or goal because you did trust. You trusted the vibes here. Kind of feels like a pay raise, or you get that promotion, or people see how things are when you're not a part of the project, or when you don't go through and do what you do. So you could be an editor, you could be it's almost like you're the last person, or you're the person that sort of approves of everything, and once it doesn't get like your approval, or it doesn't have your sort of signature style to it, people can recognize that. So you contribute, but you didn't contribute, or you don't contribute what makes you uniquely you. So that's like the oddities. It's the way you talk, it's the way you do what you do that's rather specific to you. That makes what you do so beautifully unique. The Hierophant, the Hangman, there with the King of Swords. If the boss thought they were going to put you in a predicament that would, I don't know, if something was meant to sort of inspire you, it really didn't. It kind of had the opposite effect. So the boss wanted to put you with two who were rather underperforming, but probably overpaid to make them look good. And you just, it's the uniqueness of the Scarecrow vibe with you. There's something about this that I mean, you're not going to get like celebrated for this, but you kind of knew that. But the fact that you didn't contribute, or didn't contribute what you normally do, just shows how significant your contributions are because it's missed. Now, those of you, the boss puts you with underperforming people that are overpaid and expect you to make them look good, pay attention to that. You do the bare minimum. This is you do the bare minimum, but you're not doing what you do best because you are the underpaid one. And some of you, it kind of feels like the shitty boss that put you in that situation anyway. The beautiful Scarecrow. It's a beautiful Scarecrow. All right, thank y'all for showing up. You would hit the like button, I'd appreciate it. All right, anything else here? What do you need to know? Oh. Ah, you're getting that song. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Ace of Cups, the Star. Hey. This is giving a weird narcissist vibe. There's the Seven of Cups. There's the World. There's the Six of Wands. Someone could be experiencing a little bit of indigestion or something like that as well. Virgo, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, there to the Ace of Wands. The Aquarius Virgo connection here, right? Virgo carries the Aquarius star. And Aquarius sort of misguides or misleads a situation here. Those of you from a romantic vibe, especially with that Five of Cups. So the Aquarius could be experiencing a heartbroken energy or indigestion or an uncomfortable situation. Some of you indigestion, right? The Tower, there's the Ten of Wands. They made something more complicated for themselves. There's the Pisces vibe. There's the Hangman energy. And there's the Lovers vibe. Right. So, who's getting single? Who's getting single? Who's staying single? Or who avoided this illusion and confusion energy? Aquarius is pulling a narcissist vibe, so it doesn't have to necessarily be an Aquarius. But who thought they were better as a relationship or in that relationship or partnership? But they really just brought a lot of Seven of Cups sort of bullshit vibes here. There with that Ace of Cups, this is that clarity coming through. This is when you make choices, you make decisions, you keep it very higher vibrational. You keep your options or your opportunities. Uh, you're very clear about what the expectations are. Virgo and Aquarius. Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, to the Nine of Cups, to the Magician. Who or what are you manifesting for, and what's the sort of vibe on that? Because Virgo carries the Aquarius lantern, so Virgo, make sure that you're prioritizing yourself as much as you are others when it comes to an option or an opportunity. Some of you, you cannot keep putting your partner first when it comes to your relationships or partnerships. There needs to be that sort of equal give and take. Mindful of that because that's the narcissist in the relationship or partnership. If your partner is continually expecting you to put their needs above yours, that's a big red flag. Those of you that avoided that, those of you that I feel like you made a decision, keeping it nice, clean, comfortable, and uncomplicated. Yeah, your partner cannot expect you to continually put their needs ahead of your own. You still have things that you need to do. But that's kind of the narcissistic approach here. So their needs need to be met before yours are, and those of you getting out of those type of relationships or partnerships. And the Virgo vibe, Virgo carries the Aquarius star. So take care of yourself here. Take care of yourself here. There's happiness, there's abundance, and there's healthy relationships to be had. But you do need to make some interesting choices and create that sort of balanced effect. The whole Gemini vibe is an uncomplicated energy. And this is like a Garden of Eden. So this is before the temptation. And those of you mindful of the temptation, And for fuck's sake, you can't keep putting your partner's needs ahead of yours. That's the biggest red flag. I don't know, some of you, whether you pay attention to that, some of you might like that. It makes you feel wanted or needed, but it's more of a narcissistic approach to creating that illusion of love and confusion, or that they love you, want you, and need you, but they really don't. They love you and want you and need you, dependent upon them. Focus on yourself, prioritize yourself, and you're going to be great. You're going to be great. The Aquarius is the messy narcissist, though. Or they have a fucked up way of showing their love and affection. Those of you, I feel like the year of the horse is going to be positive for you. Who or what spooks the horse? Who or what spooks the horse? What's the inspiration as well? Prioritize yourself, prioritize options, opportunities, your relationships or partnerships. There's an equal sort of give and take that needs to happen here, and mindful of the partner that expects you to always put their needs ahead of yours. That's a low-key narcissist approach to a relationship or partnership. Those of you that understand that and you create like a great option or a great opportunity that's very messy and uncomplicated. And there's not much of a temptation vibe. You work together, you go together equally. It's a very happy, healthy kind of viewpoint on things. If you're dating, these are people that you'll date. If this is opportunities for you, you've kind of been there, done that. Five of Pentacles, Scorpio, Three of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There's a Temperance Angel and the Fool. Change of priorities, a change of perspectives, and some of you, it creates an interesting outcome for you as well. Aries and Aquarius. Who are you prioritizing? Why are you prioritizing them? Make smart choices. Some of you, when was the last time you took communion? Or do like a cleansing vibe? Some of you, that could be the heartburn energy. I don't know. Someone keeps giving you heartburn, especially with that Aquarius vibe. But you're also getting that it's a heartache. Whoever version of that song you like. You're getting single, you're making a choice when it comes to a relationship or partnership. And I don't feel like you're going to be the melancholy one on this. It's Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be an Aquarius. The Aquarius is just kind of giving that narcissist vibe. The partner that always wants you to put their wants and needs ahead of theirs, all the time. The whole relationship or partnership, they want to emotionally control that vibe. Do your shadow work here. You have some choices to make. A good cleansing vibe. So hopefully you're moisturizing and hydrating. Nine of Wands, Eight of the Ten of Swords. This could be you dating somebody. Maybe you've gone on 7 dates. I feel like seven is particular to the relationship or partnership. There's something about this. But they always expect you to, um, yeah. put their expectations before your own. It's not a very happy or healthy kind of vibe. Someone gets heartburn. There's a heartburn vibe on this. So take your antacids. You keep getting that song. It's a heartache. Oh, wow. Interesting. Good luck. God bless. Thank y'all for showing up. You hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. I am doing personal readings now. You can, it's JDS Tarot and Music, or JDS Tarot Music Entertainment, Yahoo. Check the community post. All right. Peace, love, and light.